for good. Scream if you must, but you'll never be going home.
Hello everybody, this is Halloween Haunch here, and welcome back to another graveyard review. This graveyard review is going to be on the Animated Medusa Head that's been around for several years actually. This thing I remember seeing at Spirit Halloween, I think back in like 2012, I think, or like 2013, 2012, around there. And then I remember Walmart had it in like 2015. I remember other stores had it, and I always wanted one, but I never got it. And this year at Rite Aid, they had a whole bunch of Halloween stuff. Of course, I filmed the video there, and they had this and the animated skeleton bat. And I was deciding which one I should get because I honestly like both of them, and I would be fine to have either of them. But I decided to choose the bat. But right when I was about to go check it out, I decided, you know, the Medusa Head I wanted for so long. I'm pretty sure I can find the bat anywhere else. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get the Medusa Head. And I got her instead because the next day I went to Fred Meyer and they have the skeleton bat, so I bought it then. So yeah, there's already a review on that on my channel. But anyways, this is a really cool prop. It retails not at home. I keep saying at home. This reminds me of at home, but it's at Rite Aid for $40. Which is personally a lot for this item personally because it doesn't. I mean, it's cool and stuff when it has cool movement, but it's not worth the price. Honestly, I think maybe like $20, $25 on this item. And I know I said it for a lot of reviews, like $20 to $25, but that's honestly how much it's worth because it's definitely a lot for the price. But the good thing, I actually have a card at Rite Aid, so I got it for $20 or $19.99. What this thing does basically is that her eyes light up, and her mouth does also, and then nothing about her moves, but the snakes do, which is kind of cool. Not all of them move, just the ones with the mechanism in them. There's two versions of this item. There's a green version and the red version. I know Spirit had the green version. I think the one at Walmart had a few years ago was green, and then this is actually a red version, the red eye version. I kind of like both the same, so I don't know. I don't have the green eye ones. I would have to see that in person to see which one I like better. But I'm very surprised that this thing is still in production after so many years, and so many stores have had it. It's pretty cool. The detail is pretty cool on this. As you can see, it's got like actual kind of fading material on it. It looks like it's kind of like old and faded, and like a statue almost, you know. And then there's the bust. There is the sensor right there for the snake. You can see this one doesn't move, but this one does, which is pretty cool. On the back of it, there's not really much. It's still pretty good detail. My one complaint is that the stitching they did on the back of this kind of looks a little weird, like the gluing of the kind of rubber material. There's a hole right there. So I don't know if that's just mine or if all of them have that. But, yeah. Now, let's actually play her activations and show you guys what she says and what she does.
I'm beautiful. It's okay to stare. I won't bite much. If you look into my eyes, I'll change you forever to stone. Go on, sneak a peek. It won't hurt for long. I'm beautiful. It's okay to stare. I won't bite much.
I think that's all the phrases. I'm not sure. Let's see.
If you look into my eyes, I'll change you forever to stone.
I think that's pretty much the whole activation, really. There's probably other phrases, but I'm not really showing them. I don't know how many this has, but yeah, I like this thing a lot. If it was cheaper, I'd probably give it a higher skill, but kind of the little flaws in it, like this kind of a flaw, and maybe some other things on it. But overall, this thing's pretty cool. There's no, I can't see the bottom because there's this on it. This actually says right here has an on or off and on, so it does have a sensor, of course, because it's right there, of course. It's pretty cool. Wish it was cheaper. Maybe some little specs can be fixed about this, but overall, I think I'm gonna give this animated Medusa head a 9 out of 10. It's a pretty cool item overall. I think it's really cool. I always like Medusa kind of props because they look really cool, and I like the story behind Medusa. So seeing an actual prop of this is pretty cool. So yeah, hope you enjoy and make sure to subscribe. And this is Halloween Haunter.
Oh, let's light 'em up!